Hi guys, so today I wanted to talk about 5 of the most in-demand digital skills to learn at the moment. Now I wanted to do this because obviously a lot of people right now are sort of stuck indoors in lockdown. So I thought this might be a good chance to sort of give some people some ideas on potential skills they can learn to benefit their career and, earn some more money in their career. So let's move on to the first one. So the first one on this list is programming and coding. So coding is the translation of human language into machine commands through a coding language. Through directing the machine to run step-by-step commands, coding makes it possible for us to create computer software, apps, and websites. So coding is pretty much needed for all digital platforms at the moment, and this includes all the websites that you use on a daily basis, including YouTube, Facebook, and all of the apps on your phone. And according to a study by EDC in 2019, there are 23 million software developers in the world, with that number expected to grow to 27.7 million in 2023. So there are many coding languages out there. However, 2 of the most popular ones at the moment are Python and JavaScript. And those are the ones I'm going to briefly go into a little bit more detail. So Python is a language which is on the rise at the moment, with consistent growth in popularity over time. It's thought to be one of the easier languages to learn compared to other coding languages. So it's a little bit more beginner friendly. It gives users a powerful toolset for maths, statistics, and it dominates the machine learning and data science industries at the moment. And some of the main Python uses and jobs include data science, data analytics, AI, and deep learning. So moving on to JavaScript. JavaScript at the moment is the king of browser programming, and it dominates the web development industry at the moment. It's commonly used for browser-based games, and this can be a fun industry to work in if that's something you want to go into. It's one of the more widely used programming languages in the world at the moment. And some of the main JavaScript uses and jobs include web development, back-end development, mobile app development, and browser game development. So the second skill on this list is digital marketing. Now, digital marketing is the process of promoting and selling products and services using a variety of digital and online marketing methods and platforms. It is quite a broad area with opportunity to learn and master specific types of digital marketing. Some of these include social media marketing, email marketing, and search engine optimization, or SEO for short. Digital marketing is now essential for most businesses which are selling a product or service, and therefore there are jobs available which are related to digital marketing in almost all major companies. And spending on digital marketing is increasing at a rate of roughly 40% in the US and the UK, with about $60 billion being spent a year. And digital marketing jobs are available for pretty much all industries, and even though a digital marketer can be a broad job to have, large companies will have jobs available for specific digital marketing strategies. So there are plenty of opportunities out there to get into a certain type of digital marketing of your choice. So next on the list is artificial intelligence, or AI for short. And AI makes it possible for machines to learn from experience and adjust to new outputs, meaning that machines can be designed and programmed to act like humans and perform human-like tasks. So AI is a fast-growing industry, with LinkedIn showing a 190% increase in AI skills on the platform between 2015 and 2017. So AI is important to businesses in a lot of ways. It allows automation of repetitive tasks and provides a deeper understanding and more accurate analysis of data. So this allows businesses to not only get the most out of the data they have, but also it allows them to save costs of human labour in some circumstances, if you can cut out some of the repetitive tasks that your sort of workforce are doing. So AI is being implemented and utilised more and more across a variety of industries at the moment. This includes healthcare, retail, manufacturing, banking, and engineering. So jobs in AI. Some jobs and careers that someone with a good understanding and knowledge of AI include software developer, data scientist, computer scientist, an algorithm specialist, engineering consultant, and surgical technicians. Next up, we've got UX design. So user experience design, or UX for short, focuses on the interaction between a human user and a product or service, such as a website or app. The process of streamlining the user experience combines aspects of psychology, business, design, and technology, as well as a lot of user research, prototyping, and user testing. UX designers focus on the journey that a user takes and how the product is structured to facilitate this journey. So more and more companies are appreciating the need for a good UX design team. And 2019 and 2020 have seen large companies extend or expand their design teams, while small companies with no previous design culture are beginning to accept the need for at least one or two UX designers to be part of their company. So this has obviously opened up more opportunity for jobs in UX design. So jobs in UX design are always going to be available for most large companies. Having UX design skills can allow you to branch off on a specific career path too, which includes interaction designer, a visual designer, a user researcher, and a usability analyst. So last but not least on the list is Microsoft Excel. Now this is more of a straightforward skill to learn compared to some of the others. And it's probably a little bit more simpler to learn, but it's also very crucial and can significantly improve your salary if you become skilled enough in it. So Excel is an industry standard spreadsheet software by Microsoft that is used in almost every industry and job imaginable. So even though some jobs may require the use of Excel more than others, almost all workers will need to use Excel at some point during their job. So this means that improving your Excel skills will allow you to work more efficiently and more effectively, and also give you options to do more advanced work with Excel in the future. So Excel is quite simple to learn compared to the other skills. So simply spending, like 5 to 10 hours working on Excel skills can improve your ability quite significantly. There's also a mass amount of resources available for free on the internet, such as on YouTube or other sort of free websites you can find. And most people have Excel already installed on their computer as part of their Microsoft Office software. So the barrier to entry for learning Excel is quite low, and it's certainly a lot lower than the other skills I mentioned in this video. So becoming highly skilled in Excel will open up a lot of additional job opportunities, and these do include being a data analyst, a business intelligence analyst, various accountancy jobs, various finance jobs, and a whole lot more as well. So some advice for Excel beginners. Those with little knowledge in Excel at the moment, you can start off by learning some of the mathematical functions such as sum, count, and average. If statements, including sum if, count if, and average if, are also quite helpful. Then there's some other useful functions such as VLOOKUP and concatenate. And then creating charts, graphs, and pivot tables from basic data is also a good skill to have in Excel. And then finally, applying conditional formatting. So all of these sort of beginner skills on this screen at the moment, you can sort of learn them in about 4 to 5 hours just by watching sort of YouTube videos or websites. And the more you practice them, the more you can remember them off by heart. And these are sort of like the core skills to have with Excel that will be your foundation for a lot of the more advanced stuff. So now to talk about where you can actually learn the skill of your choice. So the first one would be books. You can get books for quite cheap nowadays online. And if you've got just a little bit of money, you can probably afford to buy several books in the skill of your choice. And books often have a lot of information in them for you to learn just the basics from. So it's a good starting place to go to if you haven't got much money to invest right now. But even if you have, there's quite a lot of information in books that can be found. So next one is YouTube. This might be the best place to actually start off, as YouTube content is free to watch. So if there's a skill out there that you might think you might be interested in doing, maybe watching some YouTube videos to start off with might be a good choice, as you're not going to be spending any money on it. Also, free online websites, blogs and training sites are also a good option, especially if you're not 100% sure it's what you want to do. Similar to YouTube, really. You don't have to invest any of your own money into it, so take what you can find really online. And the next one is Udemy or Skillshare. So these are two websites that I've personally used before. Well, I haven't used Skillshare, but I know people who have used it before. But they both have courses that you can take in a certain skill that you want to learn, and they're often quite good price, quite good value for what you get. So I have personally used Udemy before, and you can get courses on Udemy for sort of $15. Sometimes they're a little bit more than that. But if you wait for a sale to come on, which they happen quite often, you can pick up a course full of hours of content for $15, and that's obviously quite a good option if you want to, take your skill a little bit more serious, invest a little bit of money into it. And then finally is the university course. This is obviously a big investment of time and money if you're going to choose to go to university to take a course in a certain skill. But if you feel like you've already learned as much as you can do from the other resources like books and courses, then taking a course might be the right option for you. You just have to bear in mind obviously that it's quite a big commitment, so you need to be sort of sure that it's what you want to do. But if you take a university course, you can it's often the most valuable thing to do, because you get the most amount of knowledge, the highest quality knowledge, and you also get a certificate and proof of your ability at the end. So with that, guys, that is the end of the video. I really hope this video did give you some ideas on what skills you can potentially learn during the lockdown, as all 5 of these are extremely useful to have, and will look good on your sort of skill list that you've got to potential employers. And yeah, I hope you can find some value from this video. If you did, remember to give this video a like, and if you want to see more videos like this in the future, please be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.